Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Cartes. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Cartes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have another wreath idea I wanted to share with you. And it's going to be on this 3D wire pumpkin frame from Dollar Tree again. But I'm going to try covering it in a sweater and then just making a nice messy bow to go at the top. But I'm going to glue this to the frame. So what I did is I went out and I got some clips. These are from the Dollar Tree also. But what I'm trying to do is have something to help me hold it in place while it's drying. So this should be a fun one. We've got a lot to do. Let's get to it. All right, get all these clips off their backing here. So the sweater I got from Goodwill for like $3.99. How about that? And when I saw that Argyle print on it, I was like, oh, that's it right there. So again, this is our pumpkin wreath form from the Dollar Tree. So I think where I want to start is we're going to go ahead and cut this like as if it was just fabric. So what I'm thinking is I want to be right in here. I think once we pull it, it'll be just fine. But let's go ahead and deconstruct this sweater. So there's our what's left over. So there we are. There's our piece that we're going to work with. So I'm just going to start on one side. And we will stretch it, something like that. I'm going to get my glue gun warming up. Alright, so just to get myself an anchor over here. So now we're going to stretch it, get it into place. Okay. Something like that. And we'll just work our way around. And then once it dries really well, we will trim it off. Okay. All right. Just let our glue gun heat up, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. I am going to add just a little bit of E6000 so that it'll have like the staying power, but the glue gun will help it to set quickly. So that's my game plan. And I have this sign, but I don't know that I'm going to use it. With this being such a curved surface, it doesn't really, I don't think it's really going to want to set on there. But I do have these pretty glitter leaves, and I have all kinds of ribbon over here when we get to that point. Okay, just waiting on the glue gun. I'm just going to help that hold on there. Even without the E6000, but I'm going to go back and in the little ridge right there, like how I did right there, I'll add some E6000 as I can get up in there. I am using Gorilla Glue, hot glue, so maybe that will be enough. I'll have to see as we work with this. Okay. Right in there. There, I mixed the Gorilla Glue and the E6000. little bit. Might not be worth. Alright, so there is that. So let's let that just dry. I've got that little puck. We're going to have a bow over here, so it doesn't matter. But let's let that dry completely. Let's go ahead and work on our messy bow. So messy bow is just that. You're just going to cut lengths of ribbon and do like a crisscross, right? Like an X. And then you will alternate. So for this, I think we're going to go about 12 inches. I'll go back to my workhorse scissors. So I don't even need to measure again once I get the one. They don't have to be exact. Close is good. So I picked this little red trunk and pumpkins. I just thought it was super cute. I think I'm going to do four sets because it's just going to be one bow. I don't want it to be full, but we've got a lot of different ribbons that I'm going to use here. So we've got the tree. Corners out. I've cut those wrong before, and you end up with shorter bows, shorter ribbon lengths. Alright, so there are dovetails on those. We'll pick our next four. So this is going to be a big old bow, but that's kind of the idea because it's not going to have any florals or any of that. So this is its only decoration, is this one bow. Because with this print on the sweater, I think that that will be enough. Alright, so we may come in and make those even shorter, right? But we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. So I said no decorations, but I do still have these glitter leaves. That would probably look good on there. But let's get the bow built. I cut it crooked again. But just go in and fix it. There you go, fixed. Yeah. Good. All right, so let's build our bow. Here's our pipe, or our wire tie. So let's just start building it. And I think what I want to do is, because I want it to good and pop, I'm going to actually I'm going to build them in the colors as they come forward. So I want to start with this because there's only one of this, but then you'll see what I'm about to do. So we'll go here. We're just going to make a bunch of X's. All right. Alright, so something like that. So see how we just layered everything? So now we're going to pinch it. I don't think that'll be easier because I got a lot of ribbon right here. I'm going to come back in and make it a little bit more of an X because I have so many. I had spread them out, but I needed them to be a little more of an X till I get this. I'm going to actually go the other way so that it'll be in the back. So now we want to, not do that. So here, let's fix it. So see what we're doing. And then on top of that, we will scrunch these. See how I'm just scrunching them? Get that way back down. Here, if something is completely too long, we can always trim it, but it usually doesn't matter. Make sure it's pretty much in the middle. And then I'm just going to make it as tight as I can get it. Now we're just going to spread it all out. Go. There's a bow. Alright, so it'll need more fluffing, but let's see what we got over here now. Nice. These clips are a great way to hold everything down. I'm going to cut off any excess. It looks like it needs to. Got one more spot that can use a dollop of glue. Okay. Another little piece of glue there. So right there, we need a little piece of glue. And it looks like that. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? So, thinking just something like this at the top. All right. We'll wrap our stem. Got my glue heating back up. But we're just going to wrap this around. What I'm thinking is just something like this, where it just overlaps just a little bit. So I will cut while we're waiting. I'll cut some of this off because this would definitely be noticeable. All right. We're starting to drip, so I think we're ready. So I'm going to just do like this. So let's go ahead. Pull it pretty tight. Okay, and then we'll glue this back here. We're going to let that dry before we fiddle with it anymore. Actually, I want to go ahead and cut that off. And this. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's see if we can remove this white. That way we can just maybe pinch those together right there. Once it dries completely, I can cut that just a little smidge off that top right there. This glue will keep it from raveling. Same thing there. All right. All right, now we're back to the bow. Let's go ahead and leave this where you can see it good. All right, so we're going to put that bow right up onto the top. Now I want to see if it's going to cover my... we go. There's our sweater pumpkin wreath. How about that? I don't think it needs the leaves. I guess it does add a little something, doesn't it? All right, let's go hang this one up and see how we want to adjust it. See if we want to put these on there, or if we want to save them, or maybe I might look and see if I have some big burlap leaves. Maybe that's what would look good. All right, let me go see what I can find. We're going to hang it up and we'll bring it to the door. Well, there's our pumpkin. Once I hung it up, I was like, oh, it just needs a little something. So I went ahead and added some leaves and that sign to the front. So I think it turned out pretty well. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. So I just kept adding to where I thought, well, that's good, right? We'll stop there. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like it, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And well, until next time, happy crafting.